Hi, my name is Dr. Roberta Lee, and I'm the Director of the Whole Health Program here at Southern Arizona VA Healthcare System in Tucson. Today, we're going to share a vignette on Qigong, one of the many offerings we have in the Whole Health Program. Qigong as a therapy offered to veterans has been here predating the presence of the Whole Health Program and was offered through the Health Promotion Disease Prevention Program. It has been taught for the past 5 years by a Qigong expert and volunteer. Her name is Renee Stucklin, and we are very grateful to her service.
I find the veterans to be really just a wonderful group of people, it's just been fairly amazing for me to witness the transformation of several of them, from people being in a wheelchair to standing up and then teaching a class. That's huge. And just it feels very gratifying because this population is very appreciative of having the opportunity to do. Of course, when we first started out, there were just a few veterans that were coming, and now we have several veterans who have been coming for years, and it's become, I think, part of their routine. But I would say the biggest aspect of its growth is that I no longer need to show up every week to teach the class. I've worked with several of the vets directly, and they now are at a level where they can lead the classes and do so effectively, and I think that's just one of the best ways to teach, is to have people from within this population teaching each other.
On this segment, you will hear from two of our veterans, Ron Cover and Sally Reeves. Each will explain how and why they became Qigong experts in our Whole Health Program.
I'm actually just a veteran that's a patient out here, but recently, going through the Qigong program, I've actually become one of the instructors. The way I learned about the Qigong was through the pain clinic here at the VA. When they were talking about the different other options that they had for treatment, Qigong was one that they suggested might work really well for me because I have more limited mobility because of back injuries. I've only been doing it since the end of September last year. It's improved my core strength. My balance has improved quite a bit, where I was starting to have more problems with balance. That's improved quite a bit. One of the biggest things, of course, is that I see pain clinic will teach you on things on using breathing techniques and such to deal with pain. Qigong teaches you to use breathing techniques while you're doing motion. And so I've been able to use that with what they're trying to teach me through the pain clinic to actually make it to where I'm a lot more functional. I'm still in a wheelchair if I'm going really great distances, but I'm a lot more likely to decide, no, I don't need my wheelchair to go into the store for the short distance. I'm going to grab a loaf of bread or something to come back out. I can go without that and be able to deal with pain. And overall, the level I can deal with my pain has improved radically. It's amazing just how much of a difference it can make and how quickly it can make a difference if you're willing to try it and actually participate, not just come in and say, okay, I'm doing the motions there, I'm done, but actually try and do it the way they're showing it to you. Try and use the techniques. Within 3 weeks, my balance was radically improved. So my mobility has improved, my core strength has improved. The mental focus that you have from being able to go with less stress between the breathing and the relaxation that you work with in here makes it a lot easier to deal with today. I'm able to do more at my house than I could do before. I'm able to help my wife around the house a lot more. I'm technically 100% disabled, but I can still function and do things around the house. I couldn't go back to work right now. It's still a full day will still, even running through a class here, I'll be very tired at the end of the day when I get home, but I'll also feel better and have that focus and clarity that I didn't have otherwise. So I think it could help an awful lot of veterans if they'd be willing to try it.
I've been teaching the class for 2 years at the women's clinic, and then I just started the Northwest Clinic a year ago, but I've been taking Qigong classes for 4 years and just started filling in on the Monday classes. I saw a flyer at the Northwest Clinic where I get my care, and I was very interested in it because I was having some issues with my back, so I took it to my primary care and I said, I want to do this, and I got signed up, and I've been going ever since, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to participate in this activity. Well, about 2 years ago, they were looking for female instructor to teach the women's clinic, and I was very interested in helping out doing that, so I volunteered to be able to teach at the women's clinic, and then then I also offered to do the Northwest Clinic because that's where I get my care. I was offered a prescription drug for some issues with my back. I'm not interested in trying prescription drugs just yet. I wanted an alternative, less invasive procedures, and the Qigong has helped me tremendously with my back issues, but it also helps me with flexibility and balance. My balance has just been phenomenal, so I'm getting a lot of good benefits, and I also think that it's preventing me from having to take those prescription drugs or do other more invasive treatments. I have one veteran that had a lot of back issues, wasn't able to stand up very straight, and was having a lot of issues, and he actually had been he's at the Northwest Clinic doing classes for a year, and he went to his doctor, and his doctor said, "You look really good today, what are you doing?" And he said, "Qigong," and the doctor said, "Well, you need to keep doing it." So I'm getting a lot of feedback from veterans saying that they are feeling better, that they have a little more energy, they're more flexible. So I feel very blessed that I get to hear all these veterans come back and say what benefits they're receiving. And I know because I can see it in their movements and how much more movement they have than when they first started. Just try it, you'll like it.